Good Tuesday, everyone. Thanks for stopping by Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior summertime forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region. This is the daily video forecast discussion for the 8th of July, Tuesday, 2014. Another humid morning in place across the region where the dew points are in the upper 60s, already approaching the lower 70s in the southern Delmarva region. And temperatures are running basically right now other side of the 60s to lower 70s, and they're on their way up into the 90s today over interior sections and urban sections of New York and Philadelphia, the I-95 corridor. Of course, sea breeze is developing during this afternoon around the beaches, again keeping the air mass refreshing actually for late this afternoon, but everybody else heat indexes will be rather uncomfortable, as well as the humidity during today. Morning pass of the visible satellite imagery this morning shows what's left over from some convection that moved through northwestern New Jersey and southeastern New York overnight last night, producing about a third of an inch of rain in some of the isolated thunderstorms as they made their way through. Just have a bunch of debris clouds here, cumulus building up to the west with troughiness basically back towards the Midwest and the Great Lakes region, where more cumulus and shower activity is developing across that region. It's going to be a hazy, hot, and humid day today. Plenty of lifting going on across the Tennessee, Mississippi, and Ohio River valleys. That's where the showers and thunderstorms are over right now, and these will continue to build in through the area as the frontal system approaches the region later today. We can find ourselves in one of those areas of showers and thunderstorms making their way to the coast again by this evening. Watches, warnings, and advisories. Right now, risk is high. Surf height about 4 to 6 feet, and this will increase through the afternoon and remain high through this evening. There's a moderate risk of lightning today, which implies that thunderstorms are possible, especially late this afternoon and evening. We also have small craft advisories until 6 p.m. on Wednesday from Sandy Hook out to Fire Island, 20 nautical miles out. Southwesterly winds at 15 to 25 knots, gust up to 30 knots, seas 4 to 7 feet. For the New Jersey waters, we have small craft advisories in effect from 2 p.m. this afternoon until about 2 o'clock on Wednesday afternoon. These are for the Delaware beaches and to Sandy Hook, New Jersey. South to southwest winds at about 10 to 20 knots, gust up to 30 knots, seas building to 3 to 6 feet. Morning Google Earth Streamline analysis shows the southwesterly winds of hazy, hot, and humid air approaching the region or over the entire forecast region. And for the beaches today, if you're going to the New Jersey, New York beaches, basically mostly sunny. Temperatures upper 80s, southwest winds at 10 to 20, seas 3 to 4 feet. Surf temperature around 70. UVI index will be high at 9, so sunscreen is a must. There is a moderate risk of rip currents along the New Jersey facing beaches, and also a lower amount across the Delmarva region this morning or during today, but still never swim in areas where lifeguards are not present. And there is a moderate risk of lightning with showers and thunderstorms late this afternoon and evening across these regions. The next high tide at Atlantic City will be at about 4:45 this afternoon. Low tide will be at 10:08 this morning. On the aviational weather deck, VFR conditions should continue through at least the mid part of the afternoon. Then after that, there will be an increasing chance of showers and thunderstorms. The chances should increase from west to east late this afternoon. It seems likely that Allentown and Reading will be affected by the thunderstorms the most first, and though the exact timing is uncertain, the latest model runs would point to the prime period for thunderstorms between late this afternoon and early this evening for Philadelphia, Trenton, northern Philadelphia, and Wilmington. It is a little less certain that there could be an impact by a shower or thunderstorm, but also that it's in the terminals for late tonight into around midnight or so. Other than the storms that move through, likely by midnight tonight, the next concern will be the development of patchy fog across the region, possibly some low stratus as well across the region, primarily early tomorrow morning. And then for Wednesday, again, VFR, MVFR, and IFR conditions and any showers and thunderstorms that develop in the afternoon and evening. The threat for these storms will be further southeast than those of today, and this time favoring Millville and Atlantic City. Thursday through Friday, generally VFR conditions, small risk of a thunderstorm on Thursday with a higher confidence in that region, and then MVFR, IFR possible early on Saturday. Otherwise, VFR conditions across the terminals later in the weekend. Right now, outside of Newark, New Jersey, it's a sticky 78 degrees, dew point 69, humidity 74%. The wind is southwest at 9, and broken ceilings at 15,000 and 25,000 with VFR in place. Philadelphia right now has 80 degrees already, dew point 65 degrees, humidity 60%. The wind at southwest at 14. Scattered clouds at 20 and 25,000 feet, and the temperature is going to soar with the heat indexes today well into the 90s. Next couple of days, just hazy, hot, and humid in between showers and thunderstorms that move through the region. There could be a line of these showers and thunderstorms moving heavily through the region of the Poconos down through just west of Philadelphia by late this afternoon. Some of those will weaken a little bit, but some moderate to heavy rain. Any strong wind gust in these, small hail and dangerous lightning being the primary threat. Then patchy clouds after that. Patchy clouds tomorrow morning with hazy, hot, and humid conditions once again in place. Temperatures again, urban corridors in the 90s, upper 80s inland, away from the water today. Temperatures are in the 90s most places, away from the water during the afternoon where sea breezes develop. Cold front begrudgingly gets through here during the day on Thursday with scattered showers and thunderstorms, and the humid air mass continues much of the time in place throughout Thursday afternoon as well, with an isolated chance for a scattered shower or thunderstorm. GFS maps into motion. Here comes our low across the Great Lakes, spinning a couple of vortexes or troughs through the region. Showers and thunderstorms move through the region late tonight into early tomorrow morning. The upper low still spinning here in the main trough axis across the Great Lakes down to the Central Plains. We remain on the eastern side of this with a hazy, hot, humid air mass, unsettled conditions as weak troughs move through the flow. And by the time we get into later Thursday, the trough axis will be pushed further off the shore. We'll get into a more zonal flow with high pressure building in on Friday. Should be a great day after Thursday evening and Friday. Most of the precipitation remaining to our south and east as high pressure builds in the wake. And then by the time we get into the weekend, it looks primarily nice with high pressure in control and seasonable summertime afternoon temperatures. By the time we get into early next week again, we find another trough and low pressure developing around the Hudson's Bay region, dragging the trough axis again towards the Great Lakes region. Once again, we're on the eastern side with so plenty of fluids today, a must today and tomorrow, and be careful out there. Do not work too long outside in the direct sunlight without protection on your skin, and plenty of non-alcoholic beverages. That's it for today for Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. You make it a pleasant Tuesday. We'll be back bright and early in video form on Wednesday morning.